Vice President Kashim Shettima is expected to deliver Nigeria's statement at the United Nations General Assembly today. The address is scheduled between 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. New York time, with multilateralism, UN reform, climate action, international finance restructure, amongst others, top on the agenda. Last year, President Tinubu had called for Africa to be allocated permanent seats at the United Nations Security Council, a push which is now being considered by the global organ. Yesterday, Vice President Shettima joined other world leaders for the Assembly's opening session, where U.S. President Donald Trump delivered a keynote address, formally welcoming delegates. Afterwards, Vice President Shettima played host to the President of Namibia, Nandi Ndaitwah, on the sidelines, where both leaders engaged in bilateral talks. On the sidelines of the UN General Assembly, Vice President Kashim Shettima met with a delegation from the Gates Foundation, led by CEO Mark Sussman. He thanked the foundation for its support in healthcare, agriculture, and financial inclusion, while calling for expanded investment in Nigeria. VP Shettima highlighted Nigeria's growth ambitions and pointed out that Nigeria's target over the next few years is to achieve annual growth rates of no less than 7%, anchored on macroeconomic stability, improved productivity, and strategic investment in infrastructure, healthcare, agriculture, and education. Minister of Education Tunji Alausa also appealed for greater Gates Foundation support in education, especially in the areas of technology, artificial intelligence, and machine learning.
We're expecting that in the next 2 years we'll hit 7%. We have no option than to grow. And now our foreign reserves has hit $42 billion. It's still little for a nation of Nigerians. But it's still better than why we made it. There's a lot of agitation within the nation because of the fallouts of our economic policy. But it's a maturation process. It's a price that we all have to pay for the nation to be stabilized. I can assure you that in President Tinubu, you have a partner that you can trust.
And I think we've had a lot of progress and momentum there, and I know we have some specific aspirations to really scale up the Telemaize domestic seed production in Nigeria and ultimately have it wholly domestically produced at a much lower cost.
What I wanted to now put to the table, to the Gates Foundation, is your more investment in education. I've worked with the representative in Africa, we've met so many times, that initial focus over the years had been on health and other part, nutrition, but not in education. But now, I think there's more focus now in education. So